Hi everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. Did you notice how I had to speak with intent? My name is Samantha Allanderi. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent speak out home practice routine. I know it's tough to have to do your speak out exercises and your physical exercises for the rest of your life. So hopefully these online sessions are helping you. Today's topic, Winnie the Pooh, and you'll find out why when we get to the reading exercise. Everybody say Winnie the Pooh. Ready? Winnie the Pooh. Again, one more time with intent. Ready? Winnie the Pooh. All right, and let's all smile with intent. Use your best smile. Ready? Here we go. Very nice. Let's take a sip of water and we'll get started with our speak out exercises. Tomorrow you will have a guest speech pathologist leading the sessions, Andrea from St. Louis University. So make sure, I would be very helpful if after her session you will send an email to intent at Parkinson Voice Project. Give her some feedback. This is all part of our campaign to reach America. We are replicating our program in universities across the United States. They are following our model. The model that we use at our clinic. They're not charging for their services, and as part of their training to make sure that they're doing the exercises the same way, we give the lead therapist an opportunity to lead these sessions. So send your feedback in. It's very helpful so that we can continue to improve, and these guest SLPs can continue to improve too. All right, here we go. First exercise, the warm-up. Lift your voice and project it forward. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Now, lift. I know that's hard to understand at first, but it's lift. It's may. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Let's do one more. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Very good. Let's take a sip of water. As you're doing these exercises, make sure you're being deliberate. You're not just going through the motions. We want to be intentional and deliberate in everything that we're doing. Speak out exercise number 2, the ahs. Be deliberate. Open your mouth wide, wider than you think you need to, okay? If you need to, use a mirror to make sure that you actually are opening your mouth, because it feels differently to the person with Parkinson's than it really is. It's the same situation when you take a picture. You take a selfie with a friend, you look at the picture, you go, wow, what happened? I felt like I was smiling and it doesn't look like I'm smiling. We have to move these muscles with intent. Let's do our first ah. Ah. Good. Let's do it again. Let's do another one. Ready? I really like that idea of lifting your voice and projecting. So it's it's like up, lift, and out. Ready? And let's do one more. We'll do a shorter one. Very good. Let's take a sip of water with intent. Does anybody have some exciting plans for the weekend? Anybody? My exciting plans is I will be working. I will continue to work on the new updated online training course that we're developing for speech language pathologists. So much changed during the pandemic. For example, before the pandemic, we were not doing these online sessions and we were not doing as much online therapy. So we are needing to upgrade our online training for speech pathologists. So that's what I'll be doing all weekend. What will you be doing with intent? You can go ahead and chat and tell us. We're going to move on to speak out exercise number 3, the glides. Project out a steady ah, and then slowly glide up. Here we go. Good. Let's do it again. Good. Let's do it again. More intent. Ready? Stop. It is so important that even though you're gliding up and down, you are projecting your voice forward. Let's do it again. Stop. Close your mouth. Don't hold your breath. Very nice. All right, take a sip of water. All right, we're going to move on to the counting. And again, we're lifting. I want you to get used to that lifting because that's what I want you to do in conversation. So if you're talking to somebody and they're standing right here, you're lifting your voice over their head. Hello. How are you? Right? We have to get used to that. So the way you get used to it is you start with the exercises. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go backward. I'm going to use my hands so we can lift. Start with 12. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, Now let's count from 1 to 6 and 7 to 12. It doesn't mean that you have to do it all on one breath. You're going to connect the sounds. Take a breath when you need to. Don't think about the breath. Think about lifting and speaking out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very nice. Let's take a sip of water, and then we are going to talk about Winnie the Pooh. Just a reminder, our Parkinson sing-along is today after the session. Elizabeth will post the link, but you can also find it on the homepage of ParkinsonVoiceProject.org. If you have not tried out the Parkinson sing-along, you're missing out. This is such good exercise for you, and our mini band that we put together is so much fun. Please try it. If you don't like it, don't do it again. But you have to at least try it once because it can really, really help you. All right, Winnie the Pooh. Let's read these sentences. Ready? January 18th is Winnie the Pooh Day. Stretch out those highlighted words. Let's read it again. January 18th is Winnie the Pooh Day. Did anybody like Winnie the Pooh when they were children? Next, A. Milne was born on January 18th, 1882. Now, read that sentence again with even more intent. Ready? A. Milne was born on January 18th, 1882. So we really stretch out the highlighted words. It makes us use more intent because we have to think about it more. Let's do the next one. He is known for creating Winnie the Pooh. Again. He is known for creating Winnie the Pooh. Who is known for creating Winnie the Pooh? Say it with intent. That's right. Next one. Other characters were Tigger, Owl, and Piglet. Again. Other characters were Tigger, Owl, and Piglet. Next. They lived in the 100-acre wood. Read it again with more intent. They lived in the 100-acre wood. Good. All right, take a sip of water. Now we're moving on to our conversation exercise. We are going to describe these characters. I want you to describe what they look like and describe their personality, okay? Go ahead with intent, every word with intent. Let's read what Lisa came up with. With intent, lift and speak out. Ready? Tigger, a tiger, stripes, high energy, a noise rabbit. Next one. Who is this Winnie the Pooh character? And what is his personality like? Let's read these with intent. Eeyore, a donkey, gloomy. Do we have any Dave Ramsey fans out there? Have you ever heard his business talks where he says, don't let Eeyore be your spiritual animal. Don't let Eeyore be your spiritual animal. You know, with Parkinson's, we can have some apathy, right? Well, we don't want to drag along like this, right? No, we don't want to be Eeyore. We want to be Tigger or Rabbit or Winnie the Pooh. All right, describe this picture and this character with intent. Let's read what Lisa came up with. Winnie the Pooh, a bear, loves honey, loves to eat, easy going. Let's read it with more intent. Ready, lift. Winnie the Pooh, a bear, loves honey, loves to eat, easy going. Take a sip of water with intent. We're going to do Dr. Boone's words next. Daniel R. Boone was a world-renowned speech-language pathologist and voice expert. He is the one who first discovered how intent could help people with Parkinson's. He discovered that in the late 1950s. So he gave us these words. They're not officially part of the Speak Out protocol. We don't have any research really to prove that these are helpful. However, a lot of our patients say they really are. They really do help them. I don't know, maybe one of our Speak Out therapy and research centers will do some research on it. But they definitely can't hurt to do them. These sounds have a lot of G's, K's, and NG's in them. In order to produce those sounds, you have to lift the back of the tongue all the way. I want everybody right now, try to swallow, and actually not try, swallow. Everybody swallow and pay attention to what your tongue does when you swallow. Go ahead, pump your tongue, you can take a little sip of water if you need to, but make yourself swallow and pay attention to what your tongue does when you swallow. In order to elicit a swallow, the back of the tongue has to go all the way up and hit the roof of the mouth. And that's what we're doing with these words. Each one twice. Ready? Gu la gun ga ga. Lift. Gu la gun ga ga. And next. Ku ka man gu ka. Again. Ku ka man gu ka. Ready? Exaggerate. Gangla, gangla. And the last one. Kukla, kukla. Very nice. If you need water, go ahead and get it. We're going to do a bonus reading. Here's the bell. In the new Speak Out workbook that we are updating right now, we ask that you do all of the reading material twice. The first time, you get used to the words. The second time, you use more intent. We want you to take control of your voice. And when you purposefully try to use more intent, you're taking control. Let's read this with intent. Exaggerate the highlighted words. Here we go. Pooh, a self-described bear of very little brain, gets himself into all kinds of sticky situations, and the book's 10 chapters recount his various adventures. In the first chapter, Pooh hears bees in the treetop and believes they must be making honey. After unsuccessfully attempting to climb the tree, He uses a balloon to pretend he is a cloud, but the bees are suspicious. All right, you saw the words. Now I want you to read it again as if you're on top of a mountain. Really exaggerate so that we work the muscles even more. Ready? Pooh, a self-described bear of very little brain, gets himself into all kinds of sticky situations. And the book's 10 chapters recount his various adventures. In the first chapter, Pooh hears bees in the treetop and believes they must be making honey. After unsuccessfully attempting to climb the tree, he uses a balloon to pretend he is a cloud, but the bees are suspicious. All right. Reminder that the Parkinson sing-along starts in 10 minutes. Even if you don't think you can sing, I want you to do it anyway. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember that you can download the reading material from today's session. Take what you learned during this session and practice, practice, practice with intent. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.